cheers to you. And beer's already a little excited, but anyways, it's alcohol free. Greetings to you all. I'm back in the basement, as you can see. Yeah, it's been a while because I've moved, and so I was a little busy in the new flat. And yeah, but anyways, let's continue down here. And I will quickly show you some things that have happened in the meantime, which I think I haven't shown already. If I did, well, you've seen it already, but let me quickly show you. So the first addition to my setup is actually like this thing. A few friends of mine actually gifted me this phone mounting for filming for my birthday, so thank you to you all who paid for it and gifted me this, because now I can do proper videos on the workbench because I don't have to like take some cans and use it as a mounting. So yeah, thanks to them. And what has happened on the bike? Actually not very much. I think the last thing I showed you is gluing in like the bearing cap thingies, which are now fully hardened also on the lower side. And I don't remember if I showed you, but I told you about a broken chain guide. So as you can see, this one is not broken at all. It's actually new. So I got a new set. Focus please. So I got a new set of chain sliders, which is also like a little bracket back here. I don't know where it is currently, but anyways, got a new set from China. Looks pretty good. It's good quality material. Already posted on the forum about it. And yeah, it cost like 37 euros and took 1 or 2 weeks to ship. Was 1 week quicker than announced. And yeah, I'm quite happy. And yeah, that's actually everything that happened, because as I told you, I moved, so there was not much to happen actually in the meantime. And yeah, so what am I going to do today? I will install this thing, the rear shock absorber, and all the linkages required to do it. Having a mirror in the back is quite good now, and because I can see what you will see. And yeah, that's going to be the job for tonight, because it's like, I don't know, I always mess up AM and PM, so it's 20 o'clock. And yeah, I will install with you like all the shock thingies in the back. I want to install the front fork, but problem being, give me a sec. That's actually also the new chain slider for like, wait, let me show you. How are you mounted? Like this. And this is the rear chain guard whatsoever. It's made by a Chinese company, which you will not see because my phone is not able to focus again. It's from T-Motors, and yeah, that's basically the rear chain guide complete. Why won't you focus? Focus. And yeah, both of them together 37 euros, as I said, total steal. You cannot find them new anywhere, this one neither, and if you find something like useful, it's around $100, and this is like new. You can still remove it. Maybe I can quickly show you if I can do it one-handed, and I won't be able to. Maybe. Yeah. And it's quite good quality actually. There is like an aluminium plate or some kind of metal plate in here, so it's a little stiffer, and the rubber parts do look good. They are still soft enough to guide a chain and not be like total hard plastic. And yeah, the other piece actually has like these brass inserts in it. It won't focus, but you can see the shiny things. That's brass, probably. Yeah, so as I wanted to tell you anyways, is I actually forgot what it was. I wanted to show you the front fork situation. That was my main goal, sorry. Problem being, the lower bearing is currently stuck on this position. And yeah, I need to press it down, but I don't have a press around here, so it's going to wait a few days, but I think I already showed you like at least once how this thing looks. Problem is I don't have a press, and you need like special tubes and stuff to press it correctly, and a friend of mine does have it, but I haven't asked him yet. No, I have asked him, but he's like busy working and stuff, so at some point we will do it. So at some point this thing will also be a rolling chassis and not like standing on my workbench and not progressing chassis. So yeah, but now let's install the rear shock. Cheers. So back at the workbench, I collected all the parts needed to mount the shock absorber, like all the linkages we did in previous videos in terms of bearings and seals. And as you can see, here are baggies of Yamaha parts, which are these lower plates, these metal things, these ones, which I already placed in with some grease. I realized one of the seals is blown, which I forgot to replace, so I'm gonna order this. And maybe you already can guess now, I won't finish this thing tonight because of course of the seal, and I found a problem with this, I would say, fork. The shock absorber would stand like this in the bike and is attached up here with the fork to the main frame, and the fork is mounting like this. So sits like this, holds the shock absorber up here, and I recognized the problem, which I don't know how big it is because just realized it. Maybe you can see. I don't know. This hole is not really hole. It's more like egg-shaped. It's like torn up and down. This one is okay, but I realized it because if you look like this, the bolt is not really fitting, and it's actually the right size of bolt because this one fits perfectly. It's a little play, but not too much. But if you look at the fork thingy, I don't know, maybe there are some kind of spacers like down here, but I guess the fork is done because it's, I don't know if you can really see it in the video, but this hole at least is very like elliptic. It's not round anymore, it's more like an egg, and that's quite annoying because I was like happy to go down here and rebuild everything, but nevertheless I will put in the all the linkages and not the shock, because I also need to replace the blown seal. But I'm going to search for it. I think it's the same one as this because it's quite a similar size from looking at it, but this is gone, so I need a new one of these, and I have the stupid feeling you can't like get them new, or they will be expensive and you will have a used part, and they are all probably like elliptic. But it's only one hole. This one is okay-ish, but this one is totally blown. I don't think you can really see it, but it's not fitting in here. maybe like this. This is the elliptic piece. Yeah, so basically it's totally gone. And I need a new one of these. And I will do some research. But off camera I also did something else, which is like the whole assembly around here. I just quickly screwed it in because I found another piece of the chain guard, which is this one, which also includes these screws, or I put them in the bag as wise as I was. And you can see they're still dirty. The screws up here are all new and fancy. And yeah, here are also some spacers below and some, I don't know how you call them, like some little tubular things to fix it better here, like something like this in short, to go in the plastic made from brass. And yeah, they're in here now. So the chain guard is kind of mounted, but I will still clean like the washer, the screws, maybe replace the screws also, I don't know yet. Because I have a lot of original screws which aren't original at all. So I will probably just go with these ones, which are just, let me show you, like a set of stainless steel bolts from Amazon, which is, I know a lot of you will think, oh no, it's a full restoration, why are you using cheap bolts? I only use cheap bolts for stuff that isn't like totally crucial, like screws that hold in a rubber bracket. I know the screws, they are rated A270, so should hold up 700 newtons per square millimeter, but I don't think they will. I will replace the ones that are crucial, which are currently in here, like this one and this one. They are both still like, please focus. They are still the cheaper screws just to hold the frame in. I will replace them with something proper made from steel, coated steel, because A270 or generally speaking stainless steel is not as tough as like different screws. If you're not familiar with screws, maybe look it up or ask me, like, if you know me, and I can explain you. But just for a quick explanation, let me go in my small bucket of old screws. So just a quick detour again, a detour from the detour. But let's quickly show you why I am not a fan of stainless steel screws in the crucial parts. As you can see, this head, please, dear focus. Maybe you can read it in a moment. Yeah, you can read a 10. That's very dirty. 10.9. Maybe it's better like this. It's dirty. It's up here. This number. Please, phone. Please. Yeah, 10.9, which is a strength rating of the screw. If you put it in a machine and it stretches like this, it's basically just a number how tough is this material the bolt is made of. So, and A270 is a stainless steel material. Rating, of course, they're Chinese screws. I don't know if they're really A270 or if they just like printed it on it. So let's assume they are. So they have 700 newtons per square millimeter of force they can take before breaking. And if anyone is watching, please correct me, I don't know it like 100% from by heart yet. And the 10.9, the 0.9 means 900 newtons per square millimeter. So they are more tough and they are also a little more cheap. I just got them for a different project, for a car project I had like a year ago. Maybe some of you remember the golden Volvo I had, and I bought it just to bolt up smaller things so they don't rust, and was like, yeah, it's just rotting around the basement, so I used it anyway. And yeah, I will now install the linkages at least, so I did something productive tonight. And then I will probably do some research around the little egg fork. I will call you egg fork now, and you will be cursed for some reason. And also for the seal back here. And yeah, let's see. So, next day, time to do some research about the little rings on the lower end of the shock absorber, and I will kind of try to source them, and also about the upper fork. And yeah, I think I will just do a time lapse of me researching stuff and doing stuff, and yeah, I will tell you in a moment what actually happened. So, back from the research time lapse, and I can tell you not much, but a little about the little seals. I got them from China actually because I searched for like brand ones, like good ones from any kind of brand I know. But I couldn't find any because it's like in very, very weird size. It was, let me see, 18, 26 and 4.5. So 18 inside, 26 outside, 4.5 in height. It's a weird size. I only found like generic brand ones on eBay, which are basically just Chinese ones, and they were like 4 or 5 euros a piece. And I found like a bag of 10 pieces from China for $3.80 for free, €3.80, however you want to call it. And I decided to order them to give it a try because the generic brand ones look the same on the pictures. They are like the same pictures, so they should be the same, just like more pricey for some reason because they're in like some kind of warehouse somewhere in Europe. Anyways, that's about the seals. And for the fork thingy, it's a little difficult. You can find you like can find it on all the drawings. You can find the number for it. You can search for the number. You can find shops who have the part with the number, but if you look like on the side, there's like, yeah, product discontinued, or one in the States, I think, for $160. And I'm not paying that for like this little metal piece, so I got either two options. I asked Jürgen. Jürgen will look around his workshop if he still has one at the end of the week or something like this, and maybe he has one, and then I will buy it from him because that would be the best case scenario. Yeah, and if he doesn't, I will ask like 2 or 3 different people I know, and if nobody has like a spare, I would say like shock absorber, holding fork, whatsoever, you know what I mean, I will probably just do something a little DIY. I will like weld the holes and drill a new hole. I know this is not the way to do it usually. It's not like professionally, but if I can't get the part, nobody has the part, I can't find the part, yeah, what am I supposed to do? I will repair the piece or ask a friend who's a welder, because he can do it more properly than I am, because my welding skills are limited. Not awful, but not good, and maybe someone who works like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week with welders will get a better result than I am going to get. So that's the plan for the fork. And yeah, actually you can kind of get it still on the web bike. You can buy like used whole rear suspension sets. It's like the shock absorber, the top fork, the lower 2 bones, like with the bearings and seals, You saw earlier, you can buy it like a kit in the kit, but the problem is, first of all, I don't need the shock and anything else. They're like, okay, 100 euros is okay compared to the $160 from the US. But the next problem is shipping. There is an issue with shipping things that contain or contained oil or gases, because it's air freight. So most of the things you want to buy in Japan, which are related to anything that has like oil, like an oil tank, you can't get it here. You can buy it there, but you will not get it shipped to Europe. It's like a very common problem. So this is also not an option. And yeah, I will still look out for stuff, but I just hope I can find a used one that's better than mine, or in an emergency, not emergency, like a worst case. I'm going to ask a friend who's going to weld it, grind it down and drill it properly so it would work again. Yeah, and that's actually it for the video today, because I don't have like anything else to show you, because yeah, everything is like on hold until I get the seals, the new upper shock absorber fork thingy, until I get the bearing pushed in fully. Maybe I will clean out some bolts from the chain guard stuff, but that's nothing I'm going to film, because it's like not too exciting, I think. So yeah, that's going to be it for today, and yeah, I hope to see you soon again, and until next time.